Hello, Leo, welcome. And this is your reading. This is a very special reading because we're going to do a reading now for you for the next 6 months because I want you to finish 2025 with a bang. So if you have a manifestation and you're manifesting, this is the reading that you need to watch. We're going to look at your manifestation and we're going to find out the way to speed up your manifestation and make sure you nail it in 2025. So what I'm going to do for you is very, very simple. I'm going to take out two cards, one which we're going to be using for the beginning. I'm sorry, I just dropped a bunch of cards there. And one which we're going to be seeing in the end. And we're going to be now getting into the cards to see your energy for the manifestation. Let's do this, Leo. Leos, the lions, the powerhouse, the fierce. I actually like Leos a lot because they're very passionate, they're very dedicated, and when they want to do something, it's done. Consider it's done. I like that about your energy. So let's see. We start with the Tower. Interesting, Leo. What did you do? Let me just spread out your cards and then we're going to look at it. All righty. Wow. Underneath we have Hierophant, which is an energy of a commitment, a connection. But we'll see. So we're starting off your manifestation reading with the Tower. Tower tells me that something happened. All right. Something very shocking, something that's kind of thrown you off the ground. And the energy that's crossing it is Two of Cups. So I don't know if this is a breakup. I don't know if this is the end of a connection, but that's what I can see right now. It clearly looks like that. Two people in a connection, love, partnership, relationship, job, company, could be anything that you're tied up with has come to a shocking end in the present moment, like as of right now. In the recent past, you have the Nine of Wands. This is something that you did not want to give up. You wanted to keep trying it. In some ways, you wanted to keep it with you because it felt good. You may have also felt very tired and exhausted, but this is something that you kept. But once the Tower comes, the energy of Tower comes in, it means that the end of something is inevitable, whether you like it or you don't like it. So people often look at Tower and get scared, but I always look at Tower and I say that the things that we are scared, we are afraid to put an end to. Sometimes the universe intervenes and does it for us. Does it hurt? Yes. Is it painful? Yes. But does it need to be done? Absolutely. Because still we do not clear off those things that are of no use to us, we won't get a clean ground to build something new. So look at it that way. It's like a blessing in disguise, but you only understand the blessing of it when you move away from the clutter and you step outside and you look back and you realize, all right, this was meant to happen so that I could become this. Underneath we have the root of the reading is the Six of Cups. So definitely it's showing me more and more now that this is a connection. This is something you cherished once upon a time. And I feel you will hold it very dearly to you too as you move on in time. In your mind space, you have the World, and this is again the ending. And we have I think we have the Tower, which is the ending. We have the World card, which is the ending. Also, the energy that's coming in the future is Ten of Swords. So if you choose to revive this, whatever it is, I have a feeling that in the future or in a time ahead, it's going to again sort of die out, fizzle out, not serve its purpose, and you may actually go back in the same loop and same pattern again. I don't know what your situation is, Leo, but what I do feel is what the universe is trying to tell you is that something needs to be done away so that you make room for something brand new. Your own energy, yourself in the situation is the judgment, and you want a second chance. You want another way to try it out. And I do believe you will get, because this is a major arcana, judgment. So you may get another chance to try it out one more time. The energy that's external to you or in your environment is the Six of Swords. I feel that the energy that's attached to you is also moving on, and it's also realizing that something right now is not working. In your hopes, dreams, and fears is Five of Cups. Five of Cups is feeling sad, is crying over something that did not work, something that you thought would stay with you forever, but unfortunately, nothing in this life, nothing in this world is permanent. Everything is temporary, and sometimes we have to be very, very grateful that we got to be a part of it. But when it doesn't work out, we have to wish it well and we have to allow it to go, and so we allow ourselves the move towards future too. Your potential outcome for this reading is Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords is somebody who's trying to tiptoe their way back in or tiptoe their way back out. Now, this person is not walking strong and steady. That's the first thing I'm getting. Whatever that energy is in the outcome is coming in with some sort of deception, or even going out with some sort of deception. So that's not a stable energy to finish or to have as an outcome, especially when we look at situations, relationships, personal camaraderie with people that we share. So let's see what your first oracle has to say about this reading. To be fair. Card number 38, if 38 is of significance to you. This card shows me to look at your situation with absolute fairness. What are you giving towards this situation versus what are you receiving? Are you happy with what you're receiving? And are you happy with what you're giving? Do you feel content? Do you feel happy in giving? And do you feel equally happy with the reciprocation that you're getting from the other side? Sometimes the answers are that simple and we sort of understand what we are getting. So let's clarify this roller coaster of a reading for you, Leo. Let's straight up look. What is that tower? Please show me, what is this tower for Leo? We have the Moon, Six of Pentacles, and Six of Swords, and Eight of Cups underneath. I mean, I feel, and I have to say this, Leo, I feel you may be doing, your energy may be the one that's giving in, but the energy that's external to you, it's because it's shown itself in the reading. I feel this situation has reached a point where you don't know what to do with it. And while you're continuing to give in, the other energy is possibly already halfway out of the whole situation. And that's not very nice, but that is how sometimes life is. I'm kind of feeling bad, but let's see what is the crossing energy. Let us see what is this Two of Cups here for. Five of Wands, King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like this was made out of pure love. There was a lot of love in it, and but I feel that eventually, it doesn't seem that this has happened immediately, but it does feel that eventually there was a lot of maybe interference of other people. There were a lot of disagreements, not being on the same page, and everything felt like an interrogation. Everything felt like a, like a why, what, very question mark based. All right, let's see what is the Six of Cups underneath. the Judgment, the Ten of Swords, and the Lovers. Leo, it just seems that when you go back to the good times, it makes you feel nice, it makes you feel very warm, it makes you feel very loving. But it is being clarified by the Judgment, the Ten of Swords, and the Lovers. So definitely there is a connection here. There is a relationship here. There is two people on either side. There is a heart involved. There are emotions, and I'm trying my best to be very loving towards this relationship. But I do see that as much as it's either you or the other person, one of you is definitely manifesting the a second chance here. But there is also the Ten of Swords, and which is also the energy that's coming towards you. So I'm a fan of love. I believe we should try it as many times as we can, but we should be we should be a little bit understanding. You cannot force people into love. If both people commit with love, the relationship becomes wonderful. But if one person is, you can talk, you can communicate, and you can find out. But if the other person's heart, whether it's you or the other person in this manifestation of connection or relationship or whatever, however you see it, if the other person's heart is not in the same place, you can't force someone to love you, can you? I don't think so. It's not going to stay for very long. Let's see, what is the world on your mind? We have the Fool, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you do, even though you know it's end, look at that. We have the World, and then we have the Fool. This is the beginning and the ending. Both the cards, both the energies are right here. So the Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. In your mind, you do want to give it a chance, but somewhere deep down, you know it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very hard, and it's going to take a lot of, it's almost like you're not even moving. You're wherever you are just standing there and you're wondering, what do I do at the moment? Let's see, what is the Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. And again, we have the Two of Cups underneath. So yeah, you're it seems like you're going to be very, very sad about this unless, now let me tell you, the plot twist is right here in front of me. You have a chance, you have an opportunity, and that opportunity is going to come in very fast, or that opportunity has something to do with speed. That opportunity has something to do with tasks or things that involve speed, that are could be physical training, could be mental training, could be joining a gym, could be joining a new sport altogether, because this is going to give you a rush. This is going to make you feel liberated. This is going to make you feel free. And this is a wonderful energy for you to embrace, which was going to make you feel very good about yourself. That's what I see. All right, let me see the Six of Swords in your external environment, because this is one of the energies. You will know, Leo, whether this is your or the other person. You have the Star, you have the Justice, and we have the Seven of Wands. The person, whoever's energy this is, you or the other person, who's sort of the person moving away, all right? They feel it's fair. They feel it's time for them. I feel they have other things to pursue. I think they have made up their mind what they want to pursue. And see if you can find out more about that. You can help them with that. But I feel that they have made a decision, and it's final and it's binding. And they feel very, very happy. So another aspect of love is to be happy for the person that you love, right? Let me see in your okay, let me do hopes, dreams, and fears. Let's quickly do that. The Devil, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you will be sad till the time you're attached to this energy. And I know it's a little hard to let go of people, but this might be actually very, very unhealthy for your own health, for your own mind. You're being encouraged to look beyond this, which is why I feel the plot twist of you going and indulging in some activities which are very high intensity based could be very good to get your blood circulation moving, get your flow, put you on a track, make you feel good about yourself. Finally, let me see what is the Seven of Swords in your outcome, Leo. We have the Page of Cups, we have the the Nine of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands in your past too, and I just feel that every time you're going to make a gesture towards this other energy, it's going to feel very good, by the way. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's going to feel 10. But I don't know how long lasting it is. I do not know that. I don't see this. You can give it a shot. You can go back to it if you like. You can keep trying it because it makes you feel very good. Something that makes you feel instantly good is not really the best thing for longevity, and we are looking here to build happiness for the longevity of it, right? So I mean, the choice is yours. We are all here making decisions and doing things that makes us feel good. If this makes you feel good, please go ahead. But as the cards are showing me, that look for things that give you a more stable and a longer sense of happiness. Finally, the oracle to close your reading, we have card number 12, which is a change in the wind. And again, I actually got this for another sign. I don't remember right now, but they also had Tower. So we have Tower right here to begin with, and we have a change in the wind. And it's saying that, literally it's saying, look in a different direction. Sometimes we're so glued to a particular window, and we open it and we keep looking out and we think that's it. That is it. That is all I can see. But how about opening another window and seeing through it? You know, you might just see something else. You may see a star. You may see the moon. You may see another building. You may see somebody from the other building waving back at you. You know, the options are limitless. What you're being encouraged is to, I guess, open another window and see what lies for you. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. I wish you all the very best, and I'm sending you a lot of love and lots of hugs. I just feel like, and I hope this reading helped you in some way or the other. And that's all I have for you. I will see you in your next reading. Until then, keep smiling, be happy, and happy manifesting. I'll see you.